Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We've been around for a little over 5 years, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for many generations to come. We're still an emerging nation, but we're now expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that'll benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency, because we give it to them free every month and anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. Come along, register, and that's it. We are also a non-separatist organization, and that means that we don't separate you into a group based on where you've come from, where you look like, what your gender is, or anything else. We simply see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community, all equally loved in our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that after our opening prayer. That's a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. I'm not talking about short-term pleasure, we're talking about an ever-new joy that's within you, something that drives you and motivates you every day, keeps you calm and really helps you to enjoy every second of this wonderful life. And that is something that can't be bought. You can only get it through loving service to others. And the more service you offer to the more people, the more you'll find that it'll attract everything that you need into your life. So you won't have to chase after money, which is very difficult, stressful. Not many people are successful at doing that. In fact, you spend your time in loving service to others and money will start chasing you. And as I say, everything else that you need, whether it's relationships, travel, whatever. So that's what our little prayer is about. But let me welcome you. Whether you are watching live with us now, which a lot of people do, but an awful lot of people just don't find 7 p.m. London time convenient, and so watch the recordings. We record these every day, or they're automatically recorded usually, because we're streaming live into Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly and into YouTube. So the advantage of being here in our link, which is very simple, you just come to meet.r-link.com/We Share Abundance and join us. And it'll translate for you if English isn't your first language. And it'll also allow you to see any comments that I type in the comments box. They don't get transferred to YouTube or Facebook. We do see comments from people that are in YouTube. They come through into our app here. But for whatever reason, we don't see them from Facebook. So there you go. Anyway, whether you're watching live or watching the recording, you're equally welcome. And of course, another benefit of being live is you can pop in your name and where you're from, let people see you. And also, if you have any questions, you can answer them and we'll do our best to, you can ask them and we'll do our best to answer them for you here live. We're not the support desk. If it's a support issue, you'll just be asked to go and put in a support ticket if it's something we've got to delve into, you know. But if it's a general question, then we'll give you a pretty quick and honest answer. Okay, so with that said, let's get started with the little prayer and affirmation, and then we'll see who's here live with us. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love that each member finds the joy of service, and through service bless each member, that they may attract into their life true happiness and everything they need. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, let's see who's here. We've got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal, Maya from Hampshire in England, Norman from Doncaster in England, and me from Cornwall in England. But we've also got a few people in. Let me put my specs on so we can make sure we get them all. We've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England, Peter from the Cameroon, Ron from Amsterdam in Holland, Nankiep from Nigeria, Bozina from Slovenia, Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, Pierre from South Africa. And no doubt there'll be a few more people popping along, but if they miss anything that they feel is important, they'll have to watch the recording. Okay, numbers for you. First of all, we have an increase of 5 in our 777 plan members to 45,094. An increase of 7 in our registered members. That's the lowest it's been for a long time. We need to do more, okay? But it's up to 53,133, and that same 7 has increased the active member count to 3,957. We have an increase of 2 in the ShareHope Pro members, paid members, and we have an increase of 3 in the Easy Team Builder to 1075. The ShareHope, by the way, is up to 791 with those 2 new Pro members. And the Success Blueprint, 1 person hasn't paid their renewal, so that drops down to 55 members in there. Okay. We got Maureen in from London as well, and Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. Well, busy day for all today. Vishal has been working on the best plan ever. We hope to get that live early next week. I don't think we're going to do it this week, but we hope to get it live early next week. But it shouldn't stop you getting people involved, because you can get people in now, get them to do the KYC. As soon as we go live, they will be registered. You'll get the $1 in your wallet for them. And of course, if you KYC registered, you'll get your $5. And if you've got 6 people that are registered on the day we go live, you'll also get a $4 bonus. You'll have $15, and that'll put you into the Success Blueprint. But importantly, you'll have 6 people that are following you in to the Success Blueprint as they get their people. So go get them, don't just say, oh, okay, I've got 6 people, that's great. Get onto them and get them getting their 6 people, and get them to get their 6 to get 6 people. And that is how you will find success. It's by working down through the levels, getting in touch with them all, and helping them, motivating them to get their people. If everybody gets 6, you'll be making a fortune very quickly. And within the next few days, it should only take a day to get 6 people. It's free, we give them a $5 kickstart, then they go out and get their 6. They do that in a day. Just in a few days, you can be down a lot of levels. So it's it's well worth putting in the effort now. It'll pay you literally a fortune. Devyani, she's been working on, there was an issue with the WordPress plugin, which I have set up, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. The Power of One is thoroughly tested now. We've been testing that, and that will be live tomorrow. Now, that won't change anything for you. It'll just mean that the server will be less confused. You know, the code is less confused. It'll be clearer, and it should be all fine. A query: if Puffo has been assigned for many subsequent ones as per the old function, I'll delete it. Okay, that's just a question for me. I'll have a think about that, and I'll get it answered, and that'll be sorted out tomorrow. So that'll be there, and then Devyani will be back on the mole. Let's get that mole done. That is a big issue. We've got, I think we mentioned, yes, we did definitely mention Bazina from Edinburgh in Scotland. We've also got Kim in from Cork in Ireland, and we've got Derek in from West Palm Beach. So that pretty much covers where we are with that. We've not got the Fun Miracle site working live yet. Hopefully that'll be very soon. I'll be chasing it all up tomorrow. I'll have a bit more time. Today, most of my time was spent on getting the plan. I get quite a number of people that say, you know, they don't like cryptocurrency, and they wanted something that didn't involve crypto, where they could make some decent money. And I've been thinking about a plan like this, and it was something I was going to put into WeShare Abundance, but WeShare Abundance is crypto based. And so I wanted to keep it separate. So it is payable by a card or I think through PayPal. I didn't really want to involve PayPal in it. They're a pain. But it is there as an option, so you can either pay with Stripe or PayPal. We've got somebody else in here, Derek from Wado City in Nigeria. And we've got Donald Marshall in. I'm not sure where Donald Marshall is from, but nice to see you here. He says the opening prayer is always an inspiration. I'm glad it inspires you. It inspires me too. And we've got Doug. I think that's Doug Atkinson in from Canada in YouTube there. I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure where you're from, Donald Marshall, but it's nice to have you here with us anyway. Oh, and we've got Richard in from Devon as well. Good. It's nice to see the regulars, and I get worried when we don't see them. You know, like Richard from Devon and Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, Norman from Doncaster, Lewis from Lisbon, Maya, Maureen. You know, we've got a lot of people that are here, London Live, regularly. And I always think, you know, if they're not here because they're nearly always here every day, why isn't it? You know, are they okay? And so I make sure I make a mental note to get them included in my prayers. Okay. And we've got Dr. Zubair Akhtar from Pakistan, I believe. He's in YouTube. Okay. So yeah, so what I did was I set this plan up, and it's not for everybody because not everybody wants to put $200 in. But I've also been producing or having produced a number of software items that will be beneficial to people. And I've also got a lot of lead magnets for people that want to build their list in different niches, which will be going into the members area in this. And it's $200 and you get access, well, you access the members area and you can see your commissions, and the commissions are not all paid directly. I'll talk about that in a minute, but you'll be able to see what you've got in commissions coming into you. Even if that $200 it's there for 30 days, you won't be able to access the products once that 30 days expires. But as your 200 doubles, you withdraw 200 and 200 is automatically pays for another entry. Now you can pay for more than months if you want. It just means you'll have more entries doubling up. That's the and it'll work very quickly at the beginning, as all these types of plans do. You know, the first 10 in will very quickly be doubling their money, and it'll gradually get a little bit slower. But I hope that the way we've designed it will get most people certainly breaking even within 30 days, and so that's good. And as I say, that 200 doubles up to 400. You withdraw 200. The other 200 is used to put you in again. So it's like perpetual motion, if you like. It's continuously generating you income. And of course, if you choose to share it with other people, we pay a $100 commission. So if you want to make $1,000, go out and refer 10 people, and it's as quick as that, really. You have $1,000 in your pocket. Zubair says, yeah, he's from Pakistan. Yeah, I thought he was. The PayPal link for gold membership comes up with an error. Does it, Doug? Use the other one then. Use the Stripe link, which is the buy now button below it. I've not yet got that to say Stripe and things like that. I'll have to check that PayPal link and see why it doesn't work. I don't know. I didn't check it. I did check the Stripe actually, but I didn't check the PayPal. I wasn't going to put PayPal there, but it was an option in the software, and I thought, well, a lot of people ask for it, and so we'll use it until they kick us out. We'll just make sure we withdraw any funds that are in PayPal very quickly, as we did when we launched We Share Abundance. But I'll check on that, Doug, but you can use, let me show you. I'll do a screen share. Where is it? That's the thing. I think I got a lot of tabs open with different things. Here we go. Here. Let me do a quick screen share. Okay, this is it. Very simple page. Just join us. we call it double time success in your internet marketing business. You get unlimited access to members only content for 30 days for just $200, plus automatic entry into our affiliate plan, paying out 90% of all sales and commissions. 50% is paid directly. You get $100 straight away, and the other 40% is used to push every member through, and it's shared between 4 people at $100 each. Once we have 10 people, so we get 10 people in, one person is automatically given that $400 and doubles and gets his new entry and gets a couple of hundred to withdraw, and 4 others get $100, and that is ongoing. Every time we get more and more people in, it just keeps happening for people. Anyway, I've been told this button doesn't, no, that button doesn't work, the PayPal button, but the Buy Now button, this one, takes you to Stripe, so you can use that. Let me just click on that now and see what happens. Not a lot by the look of things, you're quite right, Doug. Thank you for pointing that out. We'll have a look at it. But the other button here, how do we get rid of that message? Okay, the Buy Now button is working, or it was when I tested it. Here we go. It's a bit slow, but it should come up. There we go. You can pay with link, but it is Stripe. You can pay without link. You just normal put in your information, where you're from and things, and pay your $200. So that button is working. I'll have a look at the PayPal thing tomorrow. Today, I'll probably remove that button, and then it'll avoid any confusion for anybody else. But thanks for letting me know. I'll see if I can get it working tomorrow. Okay, we can stop sharing that. And we can come back here. Donald's from Mexico City. I lived there for a while. I used to like Guerrero and all the little, I don't know what it's like now. I'm going back 50 odd years when I lived there. But they used to have, on Guerrero, there used to be a lot of little places where they you know, were serving food, and it was all traditional food and cooked there. Just little booths, if you like. It was nice. It was good. Okay. Doug says, any thoughts on using Wise for payments? It's what we can link easily into the plugin, Doug, and Wise isn't there. But I mean, obviously, if you've got a Wise account, you can get a card for that Wise account, and you can play with a card using Stripe. It's a little bit different when we're paying out the commissions. We can pay them out through a variety of different ways, but the money coming in is more restricted. Okay, we are in pre-launch with it, but we will be paying out. I mean, if you go out and you introduce a couple of people today, you'll have $200 in your pocket tomorrow. Okay. So that's it. Have we covered people in here? I think we have. And we've covered most of the things. So we're now going to move from there into random.org and give some money away. We haven't got Danny DeBeek and his numerous aliases pestering us today. He is a pain. Okay, share screen, where are we? Window, random.org. Okay, there it is. We've got from 2 to 2758 in the spreadsheet. When I click generate, the random.org site will do what it says it does. It's true random number service. It's a true random number generator, and we're going to click generate now and see which one it is. And it's number 168. And so I'm going to find the spreadsheet, put that in there, 168. Okay, and we can stop sharing, and then we can do another screen share, and we can find out who 168 is. And that should be coming up, I think, pretty soon. Yep, I think it's there now. Trouble is, I'm not. Where is it? Here we go. So there it is, 168. So let's see who it is. 168. Okay, let me copy eventually. And there we go. So 168, that's going to be a $60 payment to Saif. And let's make that a bit bigger so we can see who that is. Awais Baig. Okay, so as long as this gentleman is in the list here as an active elite, he will also get a matching $60 withdrawal. Saif, of course, has got to be in the list, otherwise we wouldn't have drawn him. So there we go. Let me save that. We'll get those paid pronto. We can stop sharing, and we can come back here and see if we've got any questions or anything. The answer to that is no, we don't have any questions. So we're done for today, folks. It's exciting times. We've got the Fun Miracles going to be launching. We've got the Best Plan Ever going to be launching. We've got the MAL, which will be up very soon. And we've got on the Banished Poverty site, we've got that doubling program, which we're launching. I need time to get developers on it to do a couple of things, and that's why it's pre-launch. But it is up there, it is working. You register and it'll make you an affiliate straight away, and you can log in. There's nothing there, there are no products there yet. And that's another reason why we're in pre-launch, but there will be in the very near future. And I think you'll find a lot of them very, very useful, especially some of the software we're developing. So lots going on for everybody. So that's it from me. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow in our link. 7 p.m. London time. Also streaming on YouTube and in Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly. Until then, let's see if we can get a few more in than we did today. I think we only had 7 or something, was it? 7, yeah. We should always be at least in double figures, and it should be high double figures, okay? But we'll get there. We will get there. Until tomorrow, do what you can. God bless, but most of all, enjoy life, be happy.